Hi, friends. I'm Cynthia McBride, the pastor of First Christian Church in downtown Portland. It's Saturday, April 25th, 2020. Brett and I have been out walking in the woods again. It's been a few days since we've walked in the woods. We've walked just in the neighborhood and seen beautiful flowers in friends' yards, and the trees on our street are leafing out green. It's been a bit rainy, so we hadn't walked in the woods, but today was sunny this afternoon, and it was wonderful to be there again. It made me think of Psalm 50. Psalm 50 verse 10 says, "For every wild animal of the forest is mine, the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know all the birds of the air, and all that moves in the field is mine." God, our Creator, knows all the earth. God knows every animal, every creature, every human on this planet. As Brett and I walked in the woods, it was so peaceful. At one point, it was almost like we were in a fairy wonderland. There were tiny fiddlehead ferns that have grown mighty since the last time I saw them. The wild trees that have been blooming had scattered their petals on the earth. It was soft and lovely. And another section, the grasses and weeds and wild plants were so tall that Brett was lost in them. He could just barely wag his tail above the height of the plants and stick his nose through to see what was on the other side. As we walked together, exploring the woods, this small patch behind our house, I reflected on how amazing it is that nature changes even just in a few days. Life changes. Right now, in the midst of COVID-19, we're living through a change that seems cataclysmic. Yet God is with us, even in the midst of this strange time. And God will see us through to the other side. Psalm 50 also promises in verse 15, "Call on me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me." I found myself today walking, glorifying God for the gift of creation and the beauty of nature. It's my prayer for you, my friends, that you have a reason this day to glorify God, to give thanks to the one who has made the world. If you are anxious about the time that we're living through, I pray you will know you are not alone. Reach out to someone, find a friend to talk with, spend time in prayer. If there has been some small blessing in your life today, a moment of peace, conversation with a friend, a sign of hope in the world around you, then give thanks to God for that. Even in the midst of uncertain times, God is with us. God is the one who knows every wild animal of the forest and owns, in fact, not just 1,000 head of cattle, but the cattle on 1,000 hills. All of creation belongs to God. Viruses, bacteria, and germs cannot rule over the Almighty. Atoms and molecules belong to God. Stars and planets and galaxies in all the universe come from our Creator. People of all ages belong to the Lord. May we turn to God in the time of trouble. May we call on Him and know that our deliverance will come. The Holy One will answer in our time of need. May you find peace this day. And if your soul is troubled, go for a walk. Change your scenery, and perhaps it will help change your perspective as well. May you have peace this night. Amen.